Well, good evening, everyone out there at the Smash-A-Thon YouTube channel. You guys did it. $10,000, actually closer to 15 now, but you unlocked a very special goal to end the night. Tonight, we're doing something so cool, something I never thought I was going to see again. Mark Baby Carrots Ellis is stepping back into the ring tonight against John the Outlaw Rocha, and I'm joined tonight with my friend Maxwell Haddad. Hello, my friend. How are you?
I am truly stunned that this is happening.
I am too.
I am truly stunned at the overwhelming show of support, both emotionally and financially, from the community. A challenge was placed last night that if we could raise more than $10,000, a rematch 4 years in the making, 4 years, would occur. Not only did we surpass $10,000, the current total is $14,596.31. That's not including the GoFundMe. That's not including t-shirt sales. But let me tell you this, nothing would make me happier than passing $15,000 during this little after show challenge match. Don't you agree?
I completely agree with you. And the only thing that could make me happier is that for the first time, it feels weird. I'm on the other side of the camera. You guys are used to knowing that I work behind the scenes. I write the questions. Now tonight I get to call the questions, and I get to do it with you. You are like my best friend in the entire world, and you and I came up loving this show.
Love it.
And that's one of the reasons we bonded. And now here we are.
I love trivia. I love movie trivia. I love the Showdown. This community, honestly, I don't think anyone has not had a difficult time over the last 6 to 8 months with COVID lockdown. And frankly, without this community, my mental health would be in shambles. And the evidence of that camaraderie and companionship and support was clear over the last 26, 27, 28 hours. We have over 200 people watching this now. There are some people who've been watching for over 30 hours. It's just absolutely incredible.
It is absolutely incredible. But you know what else is absolutely incredible? You guys, we're treating this as best we can as a real thing. And we have a pretty great promo for this match by the great Nerd Chronic. Isn't that right?
His fast work on this is sort of mind-blowing to me.
I know. Well,
should we roll the promo now and get those those juices flowing and then get started here?
I think we should throw up that promo.
Roll the tape.
John, I was going to say, I heard you had a little bit of beef with Mark Ellis regarding a Schmodown question.
What were we talking about, Mark?
I am happy to field any questions that any one of my many minions has about my ruling.
I lost to you, and it's one loss I've never been able to avenge in the Schmodown. I've beaten your compatriot, Christian Harloff, so many times I run out of fingers. But you, I can't. I got to beat you twice in teams, once in singles, and once in an exhibition match. How many more arenas can I beat Harloff in? Now I want Ellis.
Do you really think that you can defeat me in movie trivia just because you still compete and you still have this dream of standing on a mountaintop holding a belt? And because I've moved on in my life and I've matriculated past competition to now I get to sit as the grand poobah and arbit all of these other people who have dreams that I used to have, that I still can't come down off my ivory tower and just sit across from you and just beat the shit out of you at movie trivia. Do you really think that I cannot still defeat you?
I mean, look,
man, I got chills.
I can't even, like, that was so great.
I don't know how Nerd Chronic put that together. Yes, Molly Damon, this is really happening.
It truly is.
And we have a couple of surprises in store tonight as well. This is legit.
It's so funny because I watched that promo and remembering it's been, like you said, it's been 4 years. October 21st, to be exact, was the last time that these 2016 that these two got in the ring together. And to be honest, it's fucking time for Rocha to just get over it. But here we are.
4 years is a long time to hold on to any sort of grudge, but
it really is. But this dude is insistent that he needs to take down Mark Ellis. Like, Ellis beat him right at the end of their last match, and he has been holding this grudge for 4 years. This is a dude who's held belts in the meantime, but he's going after Ellis, and Ellis looked fired up, so I'm pretty excited. But, you know, they aren't alone tonight.
They aren't.
They have managers. I think we should bring them in right now.
Let's do it.
Who do we got first?
Here to manage the one and only John Rocha is Adam the Razor Witt. How are you,
That's
Adam?
Right. I'm doing very good. I'm very excited to see my boy John Rocha come in and clean up tonight. John Rocha's a champion. I'm very excited to get my second spot managing someone and manage someone like John Rocha, a guy that didn't quit movie trivia to go work for management like Mark Ellis, like a fine artist quitting to go work behind the counter at Dick Blick. No. John Rocha stayed in the game, and he's hot, and he's ready tonight.
Look, I'll say this. With all due respect, your record as a player this season is 0-5, but your record as a manager is 1-0. So the odds may be in your favor.
Exactly.
Maybe in your favor.
Right? I got the wind at my back on this one.
That is true, but you're also going up against someone I think you know very well.
Someone you know very well.
Very well
Here
indeed.
To manage Mark Baby Carrots Ellis is Paul Preston.
Yeah, that's right. Paul Preston. Of course I'm going to get Ellis's back. Listen, every match I have, Ellis shows up and he announces the match. You know what's more than Harloff could do? If Harloff wants to take on like Ellis is doing tonight, some second-rate, washed-up Showdown competitor, then, like Mark Riley or something, yeah, good luck getting a manager. But Ellis, he's there for me. I'm there for him. And he's been training, too. Look, he's coming out of retirement, right? He's been – one of his favorite movies is Return of the Jedi. And this is like Return of the Jedi for him. We've bypassed Star Wars. We've bypassed Empire Strikes Back. We've gone right on to I'm a Jedi like my father before me. That's what this moment is for him, and I want to be here for him with that. And he's been training. It hasn't been a lot of time, but he's been training. Okay, he's as soon as I heard about this, I was going to manage. I got him. I sat him down. I said, "Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through all the movies A to Z." We didn't have a lot of time, so hopefully we're going to get a lot of Abraham Lincoln, Vampire Hunter, or Ace Ventura questions tonight. But either way, we're ready, and we're excited about it. And Rocha. Listen, I don't know what to make of the Outlaw. He wears a cowboy hat. Don Imus, who's like a famous New York disc jockey, he wore a cowboy hat. I don't know why either of them wore a listen, rope a cattle, Bertha Foal, something to earn that cowboy hat. Right now, all it says is I like to get muddy and drive a truck around. You want to show you're smart at trivia? Wear like a graduation cap with a little tassel or one of them beanies with the propeller on it. Bring it on.
All right, come on, man. The Outlaw's not afraid of a guy who shops for his wardrobe at Wink Martindale's estate sale, okay? Not afraid of some guy who got his name for his competitive nickname from a VeggieTales movie, okay? He's going to take Baby Arugula down and return him to a retirement of rating movies based on vegetables. Find out how many kumquats he gave New Mutants while you're at it.
Yeah, okay, listen, the only law the Outlaw John Rocha is breaking is the law of attraction. You can only watch that guy for like 5 minutes.
Well, I don't think that there's any bad blood here at all, Maxwell. What do you think?
No, certainly not a movie guy Civil War or anything like that.
No, and, I'm just happy to have you gentlemen here tonight, but I really need you to play nice. Please try not to kill each other tonight.
Remember, we're here to raise money. We're here for Kevin Smet, so let's keep things on this side of friendly.
Okay, but to win, too, right?
I mean, absolutely. Or to lose, because someone is going to lose.
There's nothing Kevin Smets likes than smashing an opponent. So Rocha's going to smash his opponent tonight in honor of Kevin Smets.
Now look, Ellis has been getting ready ever since this thing started. He's been doing burpees. I've been running through burpees all day. By the way, if you want to see him do it naked burpees, go to onlyfans.com. You can check that out. But in the meantime, tonight, the trivia is coming your way.
I only had a day to train Rocha in this, so I had to use DVDs around my house. But I'm really hoping there's going to be a lot of questions about Bachelor Party, Hard Bodies, Blame It on Rio, My Tutor, Making the Grade, Private Resort, and Zapped.
Some of my favorites.
Yeah, absolutely. And we worked very hard to go through your DVD collection before going into this. But thank you, gentlemen, and we'll see you guys in just a bit.
You will. You definitely will.
Now, look, Before we introduce the competitors, I just want to make one thing clear to the chat. This is an absolutely live match, so please, please, please do not put answers in the chat. The last thing we want is for either of our competitors to be able to claim that there was funny business. If you want to play along at home, that's fine. Use a pen and paper. Use your phone. No answers in the chat.
Yeah, don't spoil this for them.
Otherwise, the only other rule is donate as much as you can. We're here for Kevin Smets.
Yeah, so with that, Maxwell, I think it's time to introduce our competitors, is it not?
You mean our competitors for the Movie Trivia Showdown, a bootleg edition?
I believe it is. Introducing first, with a record of 5 wins, 5 defeats. You know him, you love him. He is Mark Baby Carrots Ellis. There he is. Look at that guy.
Thank you.
How the hell are you doing, sir?
Thank you. It feels great to be a winner. It feels great to be a champion. And it feels great to be here with you, gentlemen, who really are kind of making Harloff and I look pretty bad with how smoothly you're running this. There was no infighting. There was no yelling at each other for 30 minutes prior to the match starting. It's just good old-fashioned camaraderie. This is what I like to see.
Yeah, well, you know, I learned from you. You brought me in. I gym ratted my way to the top, and here we are.
This is sort of one of those student becomes the master moments, PJ.
It really is. It feels kind of weird, man.
It's exciting for me, and I donated blood today, not as an excuse, but just because I'm a better human being than Rocha. And
That also sounds like an excuse.
I was training for this match, okay? I have worked hard at this. I watched a 3-hour David Cronenberg film today called Washington Football Team at Detroit Lions. And at the end, my head exploded.
Well, I mean, it looks like you put it back together, which is good because you did have this match tonight that you had to be here for. But how does it feel now to step back into the ring? It's been a little bit. You really haven't done this. You've been, you know, at the desk. You've been reading the questions.
Well, look, I've been mulling coming back to compete full-time for a while now, and I figured what better way to do it than to go against the, you know, for lack of a better word, a club fighter, a tomato can, just to get my reps back. You know, you don't want to go up against the best right away. You want to go up against a tackling dummy for all those out there who aren't familiar with the Movie Trivia Showdown. And if I can just be serious for a minute, I'm so happy to be here on behalf of Kevin Smets to help him smash cancer and to bring a little bit of goodwill, maybe to bring some more funds his way. That's what we're really here to do. And as far as me versus my competitor, I'll just tell you all this. This is exciting for me because in this match is the person who I consider to be the greatest personality in the history of the Movie Trivia Showdown. And to have John Rocha also here, it's exciting.
It really is.
Yeah. I'd also just like to say we are now only $20 away from passing $15,000. So we are undoubtedly going to cross that goal.
God,
during
you guys
this
are
match.
the best. I just am so amazed.
You can't have one competitor without another competitor. Take it away, Pete.
Not. Introducing a man with a record of 15 wins, 11 defeats, and a cowboy hat seen round the world. You know him. You hate him. The Outlaw, John Rocha.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to my match. That's right, my match. I just heard 2 clowns talking all kinds of crap here about the Outlaw. That's all right. The last thing you want to do is poke the bear, and you idiots just poke the bear. So let's have some fun. Old school. Got the gloves, got the mask, got the bourbon. Let's have ourselves some fun. You remember old school Outlaw? Well, he's back to take on this man. Finally, once and for all, avenging this loss to this guy who got lucky because he got a Tim Duncan number on that 5-pointer. That son of a bitch. Let's do something real fun tonight, and this is honor of Kevin Smets. I love you, brother, and we're here to have a fun-ass time tonight, so get ready. The Outlaw's in the house, ladies and gentlemen.
Boys, can I have the first question here? Rocha, how are you going to drink with that mask on?
Please.
Well, I mean, that was quite the answer. I got to say, it's a little rude that he talked
Not
about
even an issue, son. Wait till I start writing answers with this mask on, please.
He starts talking about 2 idiots running their mouths, and I don't think that's a very good way to talk to you about your own manager going into the match. But
I'm talking about Ellis and Paul.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Rocha, you've been holding this grudge for a little while.
A little while.
Yeah, almost
A little while
too
is a
much.
week. We're talking about 4 years. That's more than a grudge.
Yeah,
That's a Sarah Michelle Gellar type grudge.
Well, listen, you two don't compete because you guys are cowards. And let me tell you something. Once you step in the ring, the people that do beat you, you hold on to it for dear life because you want your revenge. That's what fuels and has always fueled the Outlaw. When you two actually accomplish something like getting above 500 subscribers on your network, then you'll understand what it means to do something in this world and have a legacy. Maybe someday you'll do that.
You mean accomplish something like getting nominated for a Tony Award? And
give me a break. Who cares about Tony? Who still watches the Tonys? Give me 10 people watch the Tonys. Have you seen the ratings for that? Wait till the Outlaw musical comes out.
I am ready to jump in the ring at any time.
I'm sure you are. You need the attention. Well, it ain't going to happen, son. You got to earn your way into this league. You don't get to talk about it. I'm exhausted. Mark, are you going to?
I'm exhausted just watching you.
Yeah. The point I was going to make is that I think if you put Rocha and I up in our respective primes against each other, if we face each other 10 times, I'd win 5 and he'd win 5. If you put us up against each other now 10 times, we'd pass out from exhaustion.
Well, I really need both of you not to pass out because I think it's about time to get into this match, gentlemen.
Let's do it. I hope you guys call it better than
Trivia Showdown bootleg match.
Yeah, so I believe with that, let's get ready to bootleg.
Ding, 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 ding.
Round number 1. We are going to have 10 questions. Can you pull up the rules, Maxwell?
I absolutely can. Round 1. If you land on a property that no one owns,
Maxwell,
you can buy it from the bank.
That's
Once you
incorrect.
own the property, players must pay.
Maxwell, that looks like the Monopoly rules.
Oh.
Boy. This is a little bit awkward, actually. Hey, Ellis, do you think you could go ahead and give us the rules of round number 1?
In round number 1, the field of competition, we'll hear 8 questions from 8 different corners of movie, trivia, Schmodown, know-how. Each question's worth a point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing, at least not in round number 1. Wink, wink. Each competitor has 3 usages of the JTE rule. You're not sure you heard a question right. You want to get 15 seconds, get the answer from the back of your head to the front of your head. Use the JTE rule. You also each have 1 challenge to be used at any point throughout the 3-round match. You may initiate the challenge. We'll bring in your manager. They'll confirm and ratify the said challenge is taking place. Keep in mind that this is a sanctioned match. No, I'm being told this is not a sanctioned match at all. This is supposed to be an exhibition.
Look, Christian Harloff retweeted this. That is a legally binding contract, from what I understand.
We have ourselves protected. The word bootleg is right here, and that's good enough for me and my lawyers.
That counts.
Well, excellent. I think that sounds good. So if you guys are ready, let's do this. Maxwell, would you like to take the honors?
Gentlemen, do you have your writing instruments and either whiteboard or writing pad ready?
Yeah. In honor of our brothers and sisters at the United States Postal Service, I will be writing each round 1 answer on a different piece of junk mail that they have delivered to me on time. So hopefully my address doesn't come through the stream. Hopefully nobody gets the actual location of Ellis Manor West.
Gentlemen, are you ready?
I am here to entertain a nation and indeed
Let's do it.
A planet.
Question 1. In the world of action adventure.
Oh, that was my Rocha impression.
Multiple choice. That's my Action Army impression. All right, next.
Arnold Schwarzenegger plays Detective John Kimball in what movie?
There's many great Kimballs on film. This is just another one of them, but one of my personal favorites.
Are you talking about the old department store Gimbals, or did you say Kimball?
5,
I didn't quite hear you.
4, 3,
I have no
2, 1. Pens down, gentlemen. We're going to start with Mr. John Rocha.
No, I don't know. Kindergarten Cop, is that wrong?
That is correct.
Oh, all right.
Mr. Mark Ellis.
Yeah, I have it. I don't know if I wrote it big enough. Can you see that it's Kindergarten Cop? I'll write bigger next time.
I can, in fact. Excellent.
Okay. I'll write bigger next time. Sorry.
Well, we appreciate it, but you got the right answer.
The irony that he has problems with pensmanship. All right, let's go.
All right. Question number 2. In the realm of 80s movies, who plays Ty Webb, a mischievous but avid golfer in Caddyshack?
Have you ever played golf, PJ?
Not on your life, Maxwell.
I used to play golf with my grandfather.
Was it a nice experience?
It was.
Well, that's good for you.
No wonder
And
you're
5,
Well, honey,
4,
you don't play golf in
3,
whiskey.
2, 1. Pens down, and we will start with Mark Ellis.
Yeah, that would be Chevy Chase. Not the most fun guy.
That
to work
is
with.
correct.
Correct.
Mark. And what about John the Outlaw Rocha?
Chevy Chase.
And we are
Correct.
tied 2-2, Maxwell.
Already a thrilling display of movie trivia knowledge and know.
No.
Question 3 is in the realm of dramas. In The Greatest Showman, who plays the Swedish Nightingale, Jenny Lind?
Jesus Christ.
I know that this feels weird as a drama, but it is, in fact, a musical drama.
Do you like this movie, PJ?
I do indeed. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, gentlemen. We will start with Mr. John Rocha.
Never enough. Rebecca Ferguson, son. Please.
That is
Is
correct.
Mark Ellis?
I had the Rebecca part right. I put Rebecca Hall.
Oh, so close. And with that, our first miss in John Rocha.
Takes the early lead.
Yeah, first blood. We move on to question number 4 in the category of crime movies. Who stars as the unnamed cocaine dealer who faces a tough assignment on the eve of his early retirement in 2004's Layer Cake? You know, I could really use some cake right now, Maxwell.
I thought you were going to say you could use something else, and I was going to say this is a family show.
Well, not this time.
Oh.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, and we will start with Mark Ellis.
The only question I missed tonight is about Greatest Showman. I think I can sleep okay. Is it Daniel Craig?
That is
That
correct.
is correct. And John Rocha.
His name is Craig. Daniel Craig.
Indeed.
Excellent. We see ourselves 4-3. John Rocha still with an early lead.
Question 5 in the realm of fantasy sci-fi.
I love it.
Who plays Miracle Max in The Princess Bride?
You know, Maxwell, I wrote this question for you.
I think it's well known that you weren't a huge fan of this movie until you rewatched it recently, and you had a change of heart.
That is correct.
Which was surprising to me because I didn't realize you had a heart to begin with.
2, 1. My ex-wife would say the same thing.
Ooh.
Starting with John Rocha.
You stole my line, buddy.
Never Rush a Miracle. Billy Crystal.
That is
That
correct.
is correct. Mark Ellis.
Saw it once, liked it, didn't love it. I put Carrie Elways.
Oh, wow. That is a shocking miss, but we now see ourselves 5-3. Mark Ellis down 2 points. As we move into a category we know that Mark loves, comedies.
Ha 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 ha.
Thank you guys so much. You'll find the characters. Well, you know, you'll find the characters of President Scroob, Dark Helmet, and Lone Star in what film? And I feel like I will be very upset if they miss this one. 5, 4, 3,
Molly.
2, 1.
That's not
Starting with Mr. Carrots.
That would be Where the Space Falls, Spaceballs.
That is correct. John Rocha.
Ludicrous Speed. Spaceballs.
Excellent. Well, that leads us to number 7, Maxwell.
Question 7 is in the world of horror thriller.
Oh,
And is this the penultimate question?
It is indeed the penultimate question of
Excellent.
round 1. For those of you who don't have a dictionary handy, penultimate means second to last.
Fantastic.
I'm
David
so glad that I
Fincher.
influenced young minds like this.
Oh, learn from the best, baby. Carrots. David Fincher directed this 2002 thriller starring Jodie Foster and Kristen Stewart.
I can tell you right now, Maxwell, that this thriller was not based on my life.
That is safe to say.
I thought so.
I think a thriller based on your life would be much scarier than this.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Dipper did not like your joke. Starting with John Rocha.
Also stars Forrest Whitaker and Dwight Yoakam. That's called The Panic Room. Jared
That
Leto.
is
That's
correct.
correct. And Mark Ellis.
It's where Rocha goes every time he hears my voice, the panic room.
That is also correct.
also correct. So
now,
we find.
say this is really exciting.
Why is that, Maxwell?
Question 8 is a Patreon question.
Uh-oh.
That
Do
is
you know
correct.
who our Patreon is?
I do indeed. We are on our last question. Real quick before we get into that, what's very also exciting is John Rocha is on the verge of a perfect round.
Ooh.
So if he gets this right, he has a chance to get another question and take an even bigger lead over Mr. Carrots, which is unfortunate for Mr. Carrots, but here we are.
Nah,
But
he can-
our Patreon question comes from none other than the Smasher himself, Mr.
Oh!
Kevin Smets.
Oh crap! It's an IG question. Damn it!
Our question is, who plays Burt Gummer, Kevin Smets' personal hero in Tremors?
Now, PJ, I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you that we have passed $15,000.
Congratulations, everyone. That
We
is
did it.
fantastic news.
Keep those donations coming in.
5,
Shit.
4,
It's a 50-50. I don't
3.
know.
2, 1,
Crap.
hands down. Starting with the Outlaw.
No. I don't know. Is it Kevin Bacon?
Oh,
That is
incorrect.
Son of a bitch!
Oh,
Mark
no perfect
Ellis.
round today.
All right. I get this movie mixed up with Critters all the time, so I'm gonna go with one of the greatest TV dads in history, Michael Gross.
That is
correct.
Son of a gun!
Oh, and Mark Ellis inches within 1 point of the Outlaw. This
Damn
is
it.
wow.
That is incredible. Let's go ahead and bring the managers in. What a
Let's do
first
it.
round. And
Hello,
we're
managers.
we are in a very interesting situation now because John Rocha has a 1 point lead over Mark Ellis. He can decide if he would like to go first or defer to Mr. Baby Carrots.
Adam, I'd like to defer as my manager. I'd like you to approve that.
Adam, we cannot hear you.
Unmute yourself, you Neanderthal. What am I working with?
Sorry, I didn't want to get rude and laugh at your hilarious jokes.
Thank you very much.
As your attorney, I advise that you do what you do.
Okay.
All right. So, Maxwell, can we drop them real quick?
We sure can.
And Paul and Baby Carrots, you have 60 seconds now to go ahead and talk about this before we pull up the wheel.
First of
All
all,
right.
we're on the verge of a challenge. I think Rocha's got a lot of the questions written on the inside of that mask. Secondly, Mark, remember, I've been doing the little following along here. You still have multiple choices going into this, all right? And you still have your 3 JTEs and no whammies, all right? You still have two cases to choose from, as well as 4 Plinko chips. You can also phone a friend if you need to. You can have 1 free spin. Your 50-50s in play. You can ask the audience. You can ask Bobby Gucci. All right. If you have a rose ceremony, you already got that in the bag with Amanda, I think. She's a cute girl. You can always pass go and collect $200. Try and land on a double word score. Don't forget, there's a secret passageway that leads from the conservatory to the lounge. And of course, never forget, whoever has the longest road wins. But most importantly, you can always use your special voting powers in the tribal council to influence things at the end of this.
10
Are you
seconds.
with me?
Okay, I know we're working on a rule book right now. I don't hate having all of those be actual Schmodown rules in season 8.
Well, I think we can work on that. We have hit our time.
Why
So,
not?
Maxwell, could we go ahead and pull that wheel up?
Why don't we go ahead and talk about the rules of round 2 first?
Oh, that's a great question. Or idea, I should say.
Round 2. One of the partners begins by throwing a
Jesus.
cornhole bag
Jesus
at the opposite
Christ,
cornhole
Max.
box.
This
Game
is
continues
wrong
by
again.
alternating throws between the 2 opponent players until all 8
Max, you did it again. You did it again.
cornhole. That can't be right.
You guys,
Ellis, you've done this a few times.
In round number 2, each competitor gets to spin at the wheel of fate, destiny, and ultimate justice. You get 4 questions. Each point is two points. Just bring the wheel up.
All right. Bring that wheel up.
We have a wheel.
Look at that beautiful
We
wheel.
do.
There's
I didn't know we actually had a wheel. Holy
we
crap.
did. Look at that. We went all out for this.
Look,
Mark.
this may be bootleg, but we do not mess around.
That is fancy. That is a wheel that you make for the big office presentation on Friday because it's casual Friday, and so you can wear jeans and a t-shirt.
Mark, are you okay to spin this wheel with your injury?
Paul, I'm still a little woozy from the blood thing, so I'm gonna have the powder keg spin it for me if that's okay. He has a lot of protein shakes.
I think we can do that.
Go for it.
Let's go ahead and spin that wheel.
Yeah, give it the old metamyosin 1-2.
Look at it go. Oh my God, the colors, amazing.
Oh dear God! Just pinching
wow.
off of opponent choice, landing on the 80s. You got 30 seconds, gentlemen. What would you like to do?
Well,
All
80s
right.
is better than 60s. Rocha saw a lot of the movies in the 60s in the theater, so they've been with him for a long time. I think,
Yeah.
whether they want to take that off the board or not
I
on the
feel
80s.
like we should get an extra 10 seconds because I don't see what else is on the wheel.
That's
Um,
exactly right.
I mean,
think
I
I'll
could
stick-
go
you know
ahead
what?
and close that. There you go.
What? it's nice that we offer extra spins to people, and I appreciate that. I spun 1980s. That's the decade that I was born in. That's the decade that my life kicked into third gear in. And that's the decade that gave me the football team that I still godforsakenly have to root for. So let's go with the 80s.
All right. Max will be administering your questions, Mark, in round 2. Let's go ahead and drop the wheel and Paul and bring back Mr. John Rocha.
Gotcha.
And we're gonna bring back the Outlaw.
What kind of fixed wheel was that? It was clearly opponent's choice. Ridiculous. And is that the 1980s? I just want to clarify.
That is, in fact, the 1980s, John Rocha. There will be no challenges today, sir.
No challenges, son of a. All right.
Well, with that, Maxwell, are you ready to administer 4 questions to Mr. Carrots?
I sure am.
This is a game-worn Band-Aid I just pulled off. That's going to be on eBay, and all proceeds going to go to Smash Cancer. So
that is absolutely disgusting.
Yes, it is.
The first question, and remember, you can choose multiple choice as an option. Hands up. In Ghostbusters 2, who is the subject of the evil painting?
The subject of the evil painting is Vigo the Carpathian.
That is correct for 2 points.
Excellent job. Excellent job.
That's right.
Your
some French bread pizza passed right out.
Your next question in the 1980s. In Silverado, who played a knife-wielding poker player nicknamed Slick? I'm going to start calling you Slick, PJ.
I think that is a great nickname, Maxwell.
I think I have a good guess.
5,
but
4.
I'm going to go to multiple choice in case I miss it. So
all right.
Rocha doesn't.
Here we go.
Rocha knows it.
In Silverado, who played a knife-wielding poker player nicknamed Slick? Is it A, Christopher Walken, B, Jeff Goldblum, C, Kevin Kline, or D, Steve Buscemi?
I'm going to go Kevin Kline.
That is incorrect.
All right.
Rocha for the 1-point steal.
I'm going to say Jeff Goldblum.
I was going to reread the question and options, but who are we kidding? This is a bootleg. That is correct.
You reread it 3 times already, Maxwell. Let's move on.
You're just being very impatient tonight, sir.
Rookie announcer, let's go.
All right. Hold your horses.
Can we go back to Ghostbusters 2? That was my understanding of what this category was about.
The next question in the world of 1980s. What comedian played Rufus in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure?
Oh, for the love of God. It's supposed to be 2 pointers. 2 pointers.
Can we remove a competitor from the match? Can we hold him in 5,
4, 3.
I'm just enjoying
2,
this a little while longer. George
1.
Carlin.
That is correct.
That wasn't me milking for suspense. I was just me enjoying the fact that I actually knew a question and I wanted to savor every sip.
All right. Your final question in the world of 1980s. In which Jean-Claude Van Damme movie does he play real-life fighter Frank Dux?
Oh, for the love of all that's holy.
Oh, God. Complaining.
Yeah,
I
like your hair. Complaining about your hair, too. Let's move on.
Oh, great.
Come on.
I'm gonna guess Bloodsport.
That is correct.
I was actually 50-50 on between that and Kickboxer because I'm more of a Van Damme 90s guy. So
you got it right regardless. Well done.
Yeah. Not a bad round. Mark Ellis sees himself up 12-8 on the Outlaw. Outlaw did get 1 steal, but Mark, we're going to go ahead and drop you out real quick, and we are going to bring back Mr. Adam Witt. And Adam Witt and John Rocha now have 60 seconds to talk to each other.
All right, Mr. Rocha. Obviously, they have it in for you here, but you're going to pull through and you're going to shove it right back in their face. They're trying to screw you with the spin. They're trying to screw you with these easy 80s questions, but you got this. Don't worry about it. Now, I'll tell you what. Don't forget your JTEs. Don't forget your PPEs. And have you got your BLT? I don't want you to have any low blood sugar or anything like that during this.
Thank you.
And we know you got your GED, which is more than Ellis can say. If a VCR goes down during this match, you got this. Don't forget multiple choice, and of course, don't forget single choice. And if you're interested in orange chicken, I suggest President's Choice. Looking at this wheel, I see biopics on there, which I'm sorry, I trained in biopics. But how you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. They already, every legal question should be asked here, and a few illegal ones were slid by here in the 80s.
Oh my God,
Ridiculous,
Oh, dear God,
absolutely
again. Here we
ridiculous.
go.
Oh, boy.
So we'll see how I do here.
Oh, boy.
I have a
Spin the
feeling
wheel.
I'm going to spin opponent's choice. I have a feeling these two clowns are going to make that happen because they love Mark Ellis so
Will
much.
you shut up, man, and
Let's
let us
go.
spin the wheel?
Let's
you.
go. Spin it, you clowns.
Can't hear the wheel over. You're complaining.
Oh, sounds like
I
your
see.
wife. I told you. Oh, okay.
Oh,
we're
we're
gonna-
gonna have to
we're gonna
spin
go.
that one again.
Mulligan and respin.
Is it going to hit the same category every time? Is that the
I
kind of
hope
wheel
not.
you guys have put together here?
Will
Nope.
Smith.
Nope. Spin again. Let's do this.
All right, one more.
Right, that was easy.
Whatever you land on, Rocha, you gotta
We
stick.
studied
Yep.
Jaden Smith movies, so I don't want that.
That's right. Willow Smith, we studied.
Oh,
All right.
sports movies.
All right. See how I can
Wow.
do.
Here we
You had
go.
You had me
All
swing
right.
by westerns. I get it. I
Drop
get it.
out the wheel.
All right, Rocha, good luck in the penultimate round.
Thank you so much.
All
Thesaurus,
right.
ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go ahead and drop Mr. Witt, bring back Mr. Baby Carrots,
Christian,
and let's get the second half of round 2 on the way.
Quicker, okay? They're going to know that I'm cheating if you don't get me. Sorry, I was talking with a client.
Oh, that's fine. Absolutely fine. It's great to take calls and be on your phone during a match. It's totally fine.
We absolutely condone that kind of behavior on
Yep.
the bootleg.
Okay. Christian
All
says
right.
hi.
Hi,
Oh,
Christian.
good. Hi, Christian.
All
All
right,
right.
PJ.
Hey,
It's
hey
all
Ryan
yours.
Payne. Ryan Payne, shut the fuck up and watch this match. All right, let's go. Let's ask the
Let's
questions.
go. All right. We are in the category of sports. You will be getting 4 questions from me on this one, Mr. Rocha.
Oh.
Starting with
I don't
who
believe in
plays
sports.
head football coach Harold Jones in the 2003 sports drama Radio?
Ed Harris.
That is correct for 2 points.
And shout out to PLD.
Yes,
Anytime
sir.
Ed Harris is mentioned, an angel appears on his shoulder and gives him a kiss on the cheek.
Shout out to LL Cool J. You know I can't live without my radio. All right, what's the next question? Let's go, PJ.
Who directed 2010's The Fighter?
I don't know who directed it.
I'm not laughing, PJ. I don't find anything.
I'm not. 3, 2.
Repeat the
One.
question.
Who directed 2010's The Fighter?
Ah, so unprofessional.
I know. I always am.
No, I'm not talking about you.
Oh, okay. Well, that's great.
Only one clown is obscuring his face, so we can't see him cheating under his
5,
mask.
4, 3,
Multiple choice.
2. Is it A, David O. Russell, B, Gavin O'Connor, C, Darren Aronofsky, or D, Ryan Coogler?
Oh my god.
What a fascinating array of filmmakers.
I'm
I'm
gonna
a
say
little-
A, David O. Russell.
That is correct for
Yep.
1 point, and that is David O. Russell,
That's
not
right.
David O. Russell.
Remember that, you cheating bastard. All right, next question.
Now, the only
Next.
thing we're supposed to remember is the Titans.
That is correct.
You guys, these jokes.
The
Jesus
third
Christ.
question in the realm of sports films: what film follows the perfect game performance of an aging baseball star in what could be his last game in the professional sport of baseball?
That's
For love of the
it's-
game. For love
That
of the
is
game.
correct.
It sounds
Don't
just
talk
like
when I'm answering, Maxwell. Shut the fuck up.
sounds
All right,
like
fourth
sounds
question.
just like this match in Rocha's career.
Let's go.
And finally,
What would you know about a career, kid? All right, let's go.
in the movie
Tony.
Eddie, Whoopi Goldberg is a fan who wins a contest to become the coach of what NBA team?
The New York Knicks. Let's go. Third
That
round.
is correct. 2 points for Mr. John Rocha. What do we see ourselves at now, Maxwell?
I'm sorry, what was that?
What do we see ourselves at? 15 to 12? Is that
15 to
correct?
12 with Rocha having a small, unimpressive lead.
Well, that happens. With that, let's go into round number 3. How does round number 3 work, Maxwell?
I would love to tell you. In round number 3, players
Oh,
must
Jesus
play
Christ.
one card matching the discard in color, number, or symbol.
Maxwell.
Player
that's
may also
Uno.
play a wild card or a playable
Jesus.
wild card. Oh boy, I did it. I did it again. Jesus. Oh boy.
I actually. Do I get any points for knowing those are the rules to Uno?
No,
I mean, no, but
no.
I'm glad you knew.
This is not
All
card
Well,
game.
Maxwell,
showdown.
or I'm sorry, Mark Ellis. Could you do round number 3 for us?
You know what? We all know I could do the rules, but you two are announcing, and I actually want to see one of you do the rules to camera, no prompter, look down the barrel, go.
In round number 3, each
Into the
competitor
camera, Maxwell. Into the camera.
Each competitor will have to pick a number between 1 and 12. That number, goodness, I feel like I'm being hypnotized.
We're doing so well too.
Feel like I'm being hypnotized by a carnival clown behind.
You know what? Let's just
public.
get those goddamn numbers from these people.
Yeah, pick a number between 1 and 12 that corresponds with the category. There are questions valued at 2 points, 3 points, and 5 points. You know how it goes. You've seen the Showdown.
All right. So with that, Mr. Rocha, can we get your 3 numbers?
How much time do I have to pick numbers?
I mean,
Your time
how
is
much
up,
do you need?
and because you didn't answer, you lose.
Let's go ahead and bring in his manager because he clearly needs help.
Yeah,
over
I
the
need 60 seconds with my manager. Last I checked there, Maxwell. First time calling a match. It shows. Give me Adam Witt. What's going on?
All right. Here I am. Look. We got a lot of numbers to choose from. I'm going to run them off for you. You got 1, you got 2, you got 3, you got 14, 12, 13, 20, 19, 6. I did them out of order. You know what I'm talking about, though, right? You got a lot of options.
Someone showed up for kindergarten.
I'm very proud of Adam Witt right now.
Wow.
So I'm saying you choose 2. How's 2 sound? Or you got 2. I think we're going 2, 12, and 1. How's that sound, Outlaw?
Kevin Smith.
Sounds like he has 20 seconds left.
What's Kevin's middle name? Does anyone know what Kevin's middle name is?
Elihu.
That is not his middle name.
You got 10 seconds.
All right. Kevin has 5 letters in his first name, so we're going to go with 5. Kevin has 5 letters in his second name, so I'm going to go with 10. And let's just do 12 for shits and giggles.
All right. Get Adam Witt out of here. We got his numbers, and let's get Baby Carrots and Paul Preston in here. Well, that was quite the debacle. 60 seconds on the clock, gentlemen.
I just can't deal with this unprofessionalism. Ugh.
Mark, all right, remember your JTEs, all right? Remember your training. Remember what we learned. Remember the Titans. Remember that time we were supposed to go see Top Gun Maverick and we still haven't? Take that anger and channel it into this. Take that focus and channel it into this. Remember the 15th of November, the gunpowder treason and plot. I know of no reason why the gunpowder treason should ever be forgot. You know who said that? Guy Fawkes. And you're looking at Guy Fawkes across from you in that crazy mask for V for Vendetta. Look, we didn't get to the V's when we trained, but do you know V for Vendetta?
Yeah, it's a comic book.
I think you're set, man. You're in the zone. I think that proved you were in the zone, my friend. Pick 3 numbers. I trust you 100%.
Okay. We are going to go with Washington football team kickers who won a Super Bowl. So we're going to go
10
3 for Mark Mosley.
Oh, okay.
We're going to go 8 for Chip Low-Miller, and we're going to go 9 for Ali Hadjicheek.
Excellent.
Okay, he could do that, I guess.
All right. Well, let's go
I have
ahead.
no idea what any of that means.
I don't know what sports even are.
No.
Well, let's go ahead and drop Mr. Preston. We have Mr. Baby Carrots' numbers, and let's get this round 3 underway. Sorry that took so long, guys. Very unprofessional. Ellis, you handled it like a class.
Have you ever freebased Glade? It's incredible.
Okay. Well, Maxwell, why don't you go ahead and get into this because I can't handle it.
All right. Mr. Ellis, you picked number 3 first, which is in the category of Tom Hanks. Your 2-point question in Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks has portrayed Harvard symbologist Robert Langdon in how many films?
I think 3.
That is correct. Didn't even have to think about it. No sweat. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
All right. What does that bring us to now? We are at 14-15. If Mark Ellis actually gets the next question, he will be sending it back to John Rocha, who will actually be forced to answer some of his questions in round 3. What did he choose for his 3-point question?
Baby Carrots picked number 8, which is in the world of war movies.
Ooh.
Your 3-point question in war movies. Alec Guinness and William Holden star in what film about POWs forced to build a bridge in Burma?
Bridge over the River Kwai. The bridge on the River Kwai.
No. He answered. There was a pause. That's it. No, you can't give it to him.
I'm just doing that.
If you do, I'll storm off.
I said the bridge over the River Kwai.
Yeah,
so
that hurts. Unfortunately,
that is unfortunately incorrect.
I don't care. It was all worth it to watch the real Rocha come out.
All right, we're gonna move on to your 5-point. You have to hit this question to force Rocha.
It'll be okay.
You picked 9, which is in the world of Brad Pitt.
Oh, I do like him.
Pretty good looking guy.
Pick a real 5-pointer too, Maxwell.
Your 5-point question. In the world of Brad Pitt, what famous musician plays Robert Bob Paulson, friend of the narrator and recruit of Tyler Durden in Fight Club?
Oh my God. 5-pointer, I said.
Sir, he's thinking about it, and you are hurting his concentration.
You are distracting
5,
in many ways,
4,
none of which I enjoy.
3.
Who was that intern
2,
we used to have?
1.
JT rule.
Oh, okay, Maxwell.
First one. What famous musician plays Robert Bob Paulson, friend of the narrator and recruit of Tyler Durden in Fight Club?
I'm going to say Meatloaf.
That is correct.
You son of a bitch! You lousy son of a bitch!
Wow, what a
Question exclusively for Chris Clark.
That question was, in fact, exclusively for Chris Clark.
That is
Chris
so
Clark.
easy. How is that a 5-pointer?
If you folks have never seen Chris Clark sing a Meatloaf tune, then you've never seen Meatloaf songs performed correctly.
I mean, you're not wrong. That man is Meatloaf incarnate. Well, Rocha, here we are. You have to answer at least your 2 and 3.
Oh, Rachel, I do because you messed up a magazine cover. All right, let's go. What's the next? What's the question, PJ?
Wait,
Well-
who's Rachel?
Silvestrini, she's complaining in the chat. You lost. Get over it.
Wait, are you looking at the live chat during a match?
Yes.
Sir, that is against the rules.
Oh, I'm sorry. They're not putting any answers in the chat. So, all right, my apologies.
Wow.
Here we go.
All sorts of infractions.
And what are the
taken place
odds,
tonight.
by the way, that John Rocha's category number 5 would fall under Westerns?
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
The odds of this are
PJ, you're
Very, very
asking these,
clear.
right? Not Maxwell.
Of
who's
course
trying to-
I'm asking you.
Okay,
these
okay.
ones. This is all me.
Maxwell clearly trying to rig the election here. All right, what's the 2-pointer?
Who played the character that simply went by the name Blondie in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly?
Clint Eastwood. Let's move on. 3-pointer.
That is correct. Wow, look at you go, sir. We now see ourselves 1917. If Rocha hits this, he will finally have his revenge on Mark Ellis after holding a petty grudge for the
And
last.
millions of Schmodown
years.
fans everywhere will cry themselves to sleep.
Yes, this is true. And we are at category number 10.
Only because they looked at your badly dyed hair. All right, what is it? What's the question?
If all you can resort
well-
to is hair dye jokes, you are failing at the writing.
Oh, there's
We
two
have
more.
landed on the category of Disney films.
Oh crap! Just go to the 5-pointer. What is it?
Can I say
That's
we
not
should
how
do
it
a
works.
follow-up? Can we have a follow-up match, which is Rocha versus Max and PJ and I now?
I would love that.
I will.
Ellis,
I will.
absolutely
I
do
will
that.
take that cheap mask wearing clown on any day of the week.
Of course
after
he would.
I
He
get
needs to ride the
league.
coattails of fame. All right,
Gentlemen,
ask the
I would like-
3-pointer.
I
again.
would like to get through this match before we go to
Tony
that match.
nominee.
So let us go ahead and do this.
200 subscribers. Let's go. Ask the question.
For 3 points and the win, what Disney animated movie features the Billy Joel song, Why Should I Worry?
Oh,
He seems very perplexed by this question, Maxwell.
which excites me greatly. A perplexed John Rocha is a happy Maxwell.
multiple
5,
choice.
4. There's no
Can't
multiple
get
choice.
multiple
Round 3,
choice
sir.
round 3.
JTE.
There we go.
Jeez Louise. Who's the amateur now?
He's losing it.
For 3 points, what
Your dad
Disney
is-
animated movie features the Billy Joel song, Why Should I Worry? He really tried to multiple choice there in the 3rd round.
I mean, clearly
I've never
that,
seen
that
that from
bourbon
Rocha.
has gone to his head. It's just kind of
5,
embarrassing at this point.
4, 3, 2.
All dogs go to heaven.
No,
That is
not even close.
Oliver and Company.
That is
Oh,
correct. With that,
Damn
we come
it.
down
We
to the
have to go
final
to a 5-point
question.
animated movies.
5.
Oh,
are at the last
crap.
question of the
Not
match.
again. Not again.
And
I
we
am
have
I am so
category
happy.
number 12.
I am
Damn
so
it.
happy.
Damn it.
And what's interesting is that John Rocha has landed on the wonderful world of Martin Scorsese.
Oh,
Or
no.
Scorsese. Let's do this.
It's a,
Do this.
let's do it.
Oh,
5 points.
2-pointer as a
And
5-pointer,
win.
please. Yeah.
What was Henry Hill selling when he got arrested for the first time as a kid?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't leave the camera. That's not okay.
I just
thought
gotta
you were
shut the fuck up, Maxwell.
I thought you were talking to me. I will go ahead and repeat that. What was Henry Hill selling when he got arrested the first time as a kid in Goodfellas?
Cartons of cigarettes.
And your winner and new movie trivia Schmodown bootleg champion of the world, John the Outlaw Rocha.
Yes! Vengeance! Vengeance is mine! Tonight we dine in hell! Tonight we dine in hell! Woo!
I am rocked by this. Maxwell, if we could drop Mr. Baby Carrots out real quick and bring in Paul Preston. And wow, Mr. Rocha, 22-19 victory here tonight over Baby Carrots. You had a 4-year grudge. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling fantastic. I couldn't have done it without my manager, Adam Witt, who kept me composed and focused. He's 1-0 for a reason. He's now 2-0.
2-0, baby.
2-0. He's an incredible manager. I think maybe he should take over a faction next year instead of sitting behind Paul Preston, who's clearly messing up his growth as a Schmodown manager. Adam Witt is my favorite guy on the piece. He's the funniest guy over Paul Preston, for love of. Get out from under that shadow, kid. You're the best.
Right on. Hey, great job. Hey, I gotta say, John Rocha, COVID agrees with you. You know what? It's the COVID is the age of the outlaw. Restaurants have been outlawed. Yoga's been outlawed. Stand-up comedy's been outlawed, and therefore Mark Ellis has been outlawed, and you outlawed him tonight.
That's right. You know what else should be outlawed, Maxwell? I had to call in a match ever again, for the love of God. What a crap job. I haven't seen a person call a match that bad since they said Dewey beat Truman in 1945. It's ridiculous.
Sir, I thought he was actually a very good
PJ, you
tonight.
were great. You were great.
Thank you.
You were
Thank you.
fantastic. You're actually a better Schmodown guy than Maxwell had.
In the bag for Mark Ellis. I think Mark Ellis sent that guy a couple bucks before this thing. And there is no wagering on this, by the way, guys. I don't know if either of you two had some money on this. This is an exhibition, no wagering. He knows this.
I cannot promise that I did not go and put money down on this match in Vegas before we shot it. You know,
I'll Bart Giamatti you right out of here.
Look, Adam, you just got John Rocha to his win. 4 years coming.
Thank you, Adam.
He's been waiting to get his revenge. How do you feel right now?
I feel great. I feel great. In fact, right before the match, Rocha said, "What should I do for my air freshener? Should I get clean linen or should I get cucumber spruce?" And I said, "You go cucumber spruce." And what did it, Outlaw? You took a little whiff of that. Boo! You came right out of there.
It's better than box breathing. I'll tell you that much. And all you snowflakes in the chat, shut up. All you snowflakes in the chat. This is old school heel Outlaw, and I did it for the Finstock Exchange. Another victory this year. Lord knows I needed one. Another victory this year for the Outlaw. You got to put it on the mantle. Thanks so much, Adam Witt. Maybe Finstocks. Maybe you managing next year, Adam Witt. I might want to go under your tutelage, for the love of God. Look at these snowflakes. Maxwell's the bomb. I love Maxwell. Let Maxwell call more matches. Grow up. Get a spine.
I don't want to call more matches. I want to take you on one-on-one. So
why would I go all the way down to the Bush League to take you on? I am a free agent.
I am available, and I will kick the Outlaw's ass so far out of this earth that you won't be able to find his fucking skeleton.
So far out of this earth. Listen to this guy. Give me a break. Woo! You gotta love it.
Yeah, you gotta love it.
All right. Everything aside. Hold on. Everything aside, though. You guys were fantastic. Thank you so much for calling the match. You guys were great. And to my brother Kevin, I did this for you. I fought with my heart for you. Pulled out the old school Outlaw to have a little fun, and it worked out. You're my man. I love you. I love everybody in this community. Thank you all so much for what you raised today to show how much support you have for Kevin Smets. Don't stop after today. If those links are still live after today, keep sending in, keep donating, keep showing your love for my brother Kevin Smets. Because one day, one of the visions of the Outlaw is to be sitting side by side with the Smasher in a new team. The Smashing Outlaws taking on the world. It would be awesome, and I hope to see it one day. That's my dream, and I know Kevin's going to be strong enough to smash cancer, and one day we're going to be riding side by side as two outlaws ourselves and having a great time here in the Schmodown. So just want to say I love you all so much. Thank you. And everybody who contributed to the stream before. You guys were awesome at putting all your time in. Sean Sullivan, Denuzzo, Dwayne Burke, and of course the lovely, beautiful, talented, and awesome Kristen Smith, and everybody involved here with this as well. That being said, fuck you, Maxwell. All right, good. I just wanted to say.
All right, go ahead and drop them out real quick. Let's bring in Mr. Baby Carrots. And
look at this. We get Molly.
Paul, are you drinking already?
Protein powder, man. Match is over. It doesn't mean I stop.
That's fair. Well, Mark, I know that you just lost, but you seem to be taking it pretty well. You have Molly the Wonder Dog hanging out with you. How are you feeling?
We feel fine. Molly has only ever made an appearance in a victory of mine. That's Schmodown fact. Frankie Numbers can look that up, but she's only ever been on camera when I get a win. And so, look, she just showed up. I mean, I wasn't dreaming that. She was here. And if the dog only appears when I win, I don't want to say the word recount, but I think, Paul, maybe we should call a press conference at maybe some sort of outskirts of town landscaping company.
Oh, yeah, it's going to happen. That's going to happen. Listen, I'm not happy. I mean, the Den can't even win fake points tonight. I mean, look, I know there was plenty of things probably you could do that were better than this tonight, but now you can get to it, Mark. So God bless you for jumping in and doing this. You know, I did what I could.
I thought you did a great job for what it's worth.
It was a lot of fun to get back in the ring, in all seriousness, and especially, like, look, vampires feed on the blood of the living. Shang Tsung feeds on the souls of the damned, and I feed off of watching John Rocha stress. That's what gives me life. When I wake up on Monday, I don't drink a cup of coffee. I don't get an iced tea. I watch an old video of Rocha freaking out, and that's what gets me through my day. And I got to bring that out again tonight, not just for me, not just for Kevin Smets, but for everyone out there watching right now. We got to see Rocha get pushed. And I just didn't want to get knocked out. And then I got to round 3 and I was like, I just don't want to get TKO'd. And I didn't get TKO'd. And so I go to bed a winner tonight. We still have military ballots coming in. I go to bed a winner tonight in my own heart. And the real winner is this community for coming together for such a great cause to smash cancer. And I'm just so humbled to be a small cog in this great machine known as the Movie Trivia Schmodown.
Well, I couldn't have said it better. And I really do want to say, like, before we get out of here, Maxwell, you can bring up Adam and Rocha if they're still there too. But I want to thank you guys for letting us do this tonight. Like, I know that we played it up and we had a really good time, but I couldn't have done this tonight without you guys playing ball and like giving Maxwell and I a chance to just kind of have a good time with it. And the community came together in a big way. And so thank you guys for taking a shot on us and letting us close the night out like this.
Yeah.
Because
you know, we passed $15,000, which is just an incredible achievement. It just goes to show how amazing the Schmodown community is. And I know for myself, and I think everyone, we will never forget this. And we send our undying love to Kevin and his wife and beautiful daughter. We did this for you, and we would do it again tomorrow if it came to it.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say it enough. I love you, Kevin Smets. You are remarkable, and you inspire all of us, and we will always be fighting for you. So thank you so much to the community, too, who rallied around him this weekend. Like, without you guys, we couldn't have done this. So thank you all for the amazing support this weekend.
And thank everyone for organizing this little fun Schmodown. And look, the great thing about this is that I go to bed having known that I played my best. And Rocha goes to bed knowing he still doesn't have a winning record against me. And so I think that we both – look, John, you know as well as I do that you and I are tied 1-1. And in the NFC,
singles-wise,
in the NFC East, ties count as wins. And
That's
so
true.
we all go to bed winners tonight.
That's true. If you remove the tag team victories, that's 2 of them. We are 1-1. You're right. You're right about that. But no, this was awesome. And I want to give a credit to Kevin Smets too, because Kevin sent me the numbers ahead of time. And so I was very happy to be ahead so I could pick out those numbers and honor him with this victory. And yes, It's bootleg. It's a lot of fun, but it's all for a great cause. And it was fun to play my brother again and drag him out of retirement. So if nothing else, you guys got a gift to watch the man himself, Mark Ellis, Baby Carrots, back in action again. And it was my honor to play him one more time. I love you, bro.
Only one guy that could have got me out of retirement, and it is John the Outlaw Rocha. And there's only two guys that I would want managing tonight. And because they weren't available, Paul and Adam stepped in. And they were just it was just fantastic to have y'all. You guys have been such a treat to have in the Schmodown, and thank y'all for lending your talents tonight. Maxwell, PJ, y'all were great. Nerd Chronic, Eric, once again putting together.
Eric!
Eric! Holy crap.
You know, I think that why don't we roll that promo one last time
I
to get out
couldn't
of
agree
here.
more. I can think of no better way than to end this. I'm going to roll the tape.
John, I was going to say, I heard you had a little bit of beef with Mark Ellis regarding a Schmodown question.
What were we talking
I
about,
am
Mark?
happy to field any question that any one of my many minions has about my ruling.
I lost to you, and it's one loss I've never been able to avenge in the Schmodown. I've beaten your compatriot, Christian Harloff, so many times I run out of fingers. But you, I can't. I got to beat you twice in teams, once in singles, and once in an exhibition match. How many more arenas can I beat Harloff in? Now I want Ellis.
Do you really think that you can defeat me in movie trivia just because you still compete and you still have this dream of standing on a mountaintop holding a belt? And because I've moved on in my life and I've matriculated past competition to now I get to sit as the grand poobah and arbit all of these other people who have dreams that I used to have, that I still can't come down off my ivory tower and just sit across from you and just beat the shit out of you at movie trivia. Do you really think
Yes.
that I cannot still defeat you?